Hi everyone, it's Paola. So today I am going to do an updated video on my graphic design book recommendations. Basically this is just a second video for book recommendations. So I'm going to tell you what I am suggesting. I am about to graduate from university in like a week. I will be done with school. That's insane. Also, I'm just like using this as a way to document myself freaking out. And I can look back on it in a few years and be like, oh, young Paola, she was a mess and did not deserve to graduate. Just kidding. So I am going to be showing you my recommendations, and hopefully this will help you if you're interested in graphic design. Okay, so the first book is a book that I'm constantly recommending. I think I've probably suggested it in a few different videos. If you watch my videos, you'll know, but if you don't, subscribe, watch my videos. I make more graphic design videos and fashion and other fun stuff, so make sure you're subscribed to me. But my first suggestion is this book, Don't Get a Job, Make a Job. Guys, it's so helpful. There's a reason I'm always suggesting it, and I keep it on my desk. It's like the only book on my desk, like with my other like notebooks and stuff. It's like the one book that I keep around at all times because it's just like so helpful, especially if you are about to graduate or like you're like going into the job field. Even not like as a non-designer, I feel like if you are a different type of artist, this book is really helpful. It talks about like freelancing, it talks about like finding your own path and how like you don't have to panic if you're not following the traditional path into a career, and that's totally fine. Like you can be your own person and find your own way in life, and this book is super reassuring and a very good read. It's not too long, there's cool pictures, there's cool stories of other people who have done it, like success stories, and yeah, I just feel like it's the best book to talk about getting a job. Another book that I would say is really helpful in the finding a job area of graphic design books. This is really helpful because like right now, like I'm gonna start looking for a job soon, and I feel like maybe you are too, or maybe like you just need some advice on like becoming a graphic designer because you don't know like what it's gonna be like. So this book is called How to Be a Graphic Designer Without Losing Your Soul, and you can see I have lots of post-its in it because it's really helpful, and I bought it for a class. It was like one of my senior classes, and it like covers everything. Like depending on what you want to do as a designer, there's a section for it. Like if you want to work at a studio, if you want to work like a corporate job, if you want to do freelance, if you want to just do whatever you can to be a designer, this book is very helpful. It tells you how to deal with clients, and it tells you how to work with other designers. And there's just a lot of really helpful stuff in here that pertains to what graphic design is going to be like realistically. And it's just my favorite. I've obviously tabbed every single little tip in here that they have. It's full of great information. Oh, and I will be linking all of these below, so link in the description along with my blog and my Instagram and stuff, so check it out. So my next book suggestion is a guide to graphic print production. And guys, I got this book and I had it for a long time and I never really opened it. I don't know why, because it is amazing. There's so much information in here. If you're into the whole print aspect of design, and like honestly, if you're going into graphic design and you don't know what you want to do, explore everything because there's so many aspects to it that you can find something that you love. And in print production, it goes over like paper types, it goes over like just like printing specs, but they also have a lot of helpful information in here about like editing images, like Photoshop help, which I know like I need help with personally. Like I'm not great with editing images, and I know like some people just pick that up really easily and some people don't, and so it really just depends on you as a designer. So this book is really helpful. It has a lot of great tips. I really didn't expect it to have like Photoshop help and stuff, but it does, and so that's why I'm putting it in here as a suggestion. And knowing paper types is really cool too. Like just the whole idea of like, oh, you have to know this size, you have to know this, like this type, what's gonna work best with this sort of design, and like those things are really important if you are going into that sort of work. So for my people who want to be educated on the background of design, if you are going into graphic design, you're starting to study it, my suggestion is Meg's History of Graphic Design. And can you even see it? It looks just like a bright white thing. It's kind of a beat up book that I have. I think I got it used, which honestly was a way better deal than getting it new, but of course people have used it and it's been a little bit destroyed. But this book really goes deep into aspects of design that have come before and why we are doing the things we're doing now and what informed us. And history is just amazing. I'm an art history minor, but I haven't had a lot of like graphic design history experience. So this book is actually really helpful. It's one of those ones that I got and I never opened again, but once I started looking at it, guys, they have everything you could want. And my last suggestion for graphic design books is this designing type book. Okay, you know, I could not get through a video without talking about typography because like it's my jam. So this book is amazing because they talk about like the letter forms and the anatomy of type and how to design letter forms and how you can put things together. And this is really helpful like if you want to do like custom lettering, like, or if you're doing like logo design and you like to use like your own stuff and you don't like to take from like typefaces that are already existing, this is really helpful. And if you want to create your own typeface, you know what, go for it. And this is really, really amazing, and it tells you like the width of things and how you make things cohesive, and just every single like aspect like breaks it down in this book. So it's really helpful for typography people. Yeah, it's an exciting book if you find this exciting. Okay, so those are all my suggestions. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and like I said, if you are not subscribed, subscribe. I make more videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!